The Cowboys are in a very precarious situation because they find themselves in a very similar situation to where they were 4 years ago. Dak Prescott going into the final year of his contract.
Yeah.
That time they franchised him, made the play on a franchise tag, thought about franchising again to give him a long-term deal. So here we are again. What is it that Dak needs to do? What is it that Dak hasn't done to convince the Cowboys? Because clearly they're not convinced. Because Jerry said it after. We're only going to go as far as Dak carry us, and this was as far as he could carry us. What are you seeing from Dak? What's going on with Dak? What's going on with the Cowboys offense that in big games, he doesn't play his best?
This message is to Dak Prescott. We looking for that motherfucking dog. And I don't think Jerry Jones will allow him to become that. Because you got to be politically correct. You got to be almost the president of football, almost, to be the signal caller for the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. What Dallas Cowboys need at that quarterback position is somebody to say, "Nah, fuck that. This is my shit. This is what we gonna do." I hear all that, but we trying to win. We trying to win, yes or no? Okay, cool. Now unleash me and let me win this football game. That type of aura, I don't think Dak can be that.
No, because Jerry wants to win his way.
You see what I'm saying? So those are going to be very combative forces that I don't know if they can get to that next level.
I know a guy that played quarterback that didn't win nearly as much. Dak probably has won more playoff games than him, and he never had to worry about a contract. The guy that Dak
Come on now.
came after. That's what I'm saying. I mean, am I missing?
For the people, we keeping it a buck now. Who you talking about? So the people will know.
All I know is Tony Romo was made the highest paid quarterback in football with no Super Bowls, no NFC Championship games, no first team All Pro, no second team All Pros. He ain't never had to worry about a contract.
And when he's done playing, he gets a deal that nobody else gets. So what are we really talking about? So you want Cam Newton to shut up and sit back when I'm telling y'all that there's different rules for different people.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
There go stirring up more controversy. Him and Cam Newton, bro. Whoa, hey, no lie though, that's a hell of a tandem. I think they had a great conversation about that, and it's something that I brought up time and time again. And I do know that Tony Romo at the time, it was a little different. You know, Tony, they were in salary cap hell, and Tony, that last contract, had to kind of bail out Dallas in a sense for their own selves or whatnot. So there were parts of what they said that were, you know, a little off, but the whole gist of it, because that was Tony's second contract. The first one, he had a good year, I think, coming in for Bledsoe. But that's beside the point. They're absolutely right. They're absolutely right in what they're saying. We can, and if Dak was allowed the freedom that Tony was allowed, we might not be talking right now. And I've been telling y'all this for probably a year now, a little bit over a year. He needs to turn into Hoodie Dak. Put on the hood. We as a matter of fact, Hoodie Dak just put out a workout video. We just put out a workout video. He needs to go into Hoodie Dak mode. You need to go into Black Mamba mode. You know what I'm saying? All the distractions over there. All the contract talk over there. Get into the lab and turn into something completely different. Something we have never seen before. This might be your last time putting on that blue and silver this year. Putting on a star. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to go out with a bang. Here's the thing. Nothing to lose. So Cam sent a message to Dak. Like, this is how you got to be. And I totally agree with that. F that. This is how I need to win. This is what we need to do. I just got off the phone with Rome. They ain't gonna bench Dak, bro. They ain't gonna bench him. So do it your way. No, see, Walker always said it. I did it my way. Frank Sinatra. Do it your way, Dak. Do it your way, bro. Look, we talking about the contract, right? We talking about Tony not having to fight to get a contract. Cool. Tony's one of their guys. Dak is not one of those guys. He's never been one of their guys. You'll never see Dak in the suite with them after it's all over. He might get a boot job though. Might get a boot job like it's nothing. So, and I won't sit here and act like Dak hasn't had the perks of being a Dallas Cowboys quarterback, because he has. You know what I'm saying? The endorsements are crazy. The endorsements are crazy. My guy Tuck compared him and CJ Stroud to one another in their rookie year. CJ Stroud will never get the endorsements that Dak is going to get. It's just not going to happen. But with that being said, the type of dog we need him to be, he's not allowed to be that dog. But guess what? At this point, you're playing with house money. Kirk Cousins showed you how it's done. You've been with the Kirk Cousins handbook anyway. You've been with that anyway. So, you know, I don't think that what Cam said is controversial. I don't. What he said was true. What he said was true in its own right. If the roster's constructed the way that it is right now, and you're not going to bring in dogs, you're not going to bring in the receivers, you're not going to, put that running back behind them. And look, it's pre-draft, so a lot of things can change. A lot of things can change. But if it's been constructed like it has been the last couple of years, and it's like we win as far as Dak will take us, bro, you gotta turn into a different beast. Different animal. Actually, not a different beast. Different animal, same beast. You're gonna have to evolve into something that we haven't seen. And that might mean that you got to get a little bit more vocal. That might mean that you got to get a little bit more vocal with your coaches, with your organization. You might got to turn into not a diva, you know what I'm saying? But you might have to, oh man, damn. I just saw that O.J. Simpson died. That's crazy. You never want to hear, things when you're doing videos and stuff like that. But, yeah. Dak is going to have to turn into a crazy, crazed, win at all costs type of person. Win, no excuses. You might have to, bro. We like when Dak is. I said Dak. we like when Dak is spicy at the mic. But he's gonna have to become that dog that we know that some of us think he can be. I don't want to say no, because he's going to have to show us something different than we have seen before. He's going to have to show us something different. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm out. Peace.